Hello, world.
Howdy.
Welcome, everyone, to the Brother Sister Show. This is a movie about podcasts. My name is Anthony.
And I'm Livia.
Welcome.
I what if you said I like pictured you saying, welcome to the brother sister welcome to the brother sister podcast. I'm brother.
And this is Sister.
And I'm sister.
No, we are siblings, though, so that does bring up a good point.
Yeah,
Let's
true.
get that out of the way. Uh,
Let's get that out of the way. Okay. Well, we can just go straight into catching up.
I haven't
And
talked to you since the last episode.
yeah, we actually haven't, which that's
It's
not. I
good?
mean, well, I don't know. It just I've been really busy, and I'm assuming you have been too.
Yeah, it's been a week or two.
Yeah, I mean it's the holidays and just all
This is
that.
also the closest that we've ever recorded to actual release time. Like we're releasing this and
5 hours.
yeah,
Everybody's waiting. If it does not get released right at midnight, then I feel like there'd be a riot somewhere. Everybody have to cancel their Thanksgiving dinner.
we'd be canceled.
Yep.
Well, what's
Oh,
up?
and I well, the first thing is I'm happy to announce that my cough is gone. It's been
Uh,
with us this whole time.
but the sniffles are here to stay.
Yeah, I've been like really congested. So I'm going to try so hard not to, but no promises. The cough is
Um,
gone, but I can't breathe through my nose. So, like,
we got a
yeah,
mouth breather right here.
yeah, for the time being. There's always something wrong with me, and it's always like congestion.
Yeah.
But there we go. But, yeah, I've had like well, obviously, short week. Last week was pretty busy work wise, but oh, well, I guess I moved into my new building. I don't think we talked about that. I think that was last week. At
Like
my
your
job.
apartment?
No, 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 no.
Oh,
At my job. Oh God, a cough. At my job.
the cough is gone.
I know. You know what? At the beginning, I was like, I should have mentioned it because then I'm just gonna keep coughing. But I haven't. It's not like as big of a deal, but I also haven't been talking as much as I probably will now. But we'll see. Keep an eye out for it. Ear out for it. Oh God. Okay.
My eyes are peeled.
So at my job, we moved to the place I'd been working at, I think that was the only building they were in. And then we got acquired, and so we moved to a brand new building, and it's
Ooh,
very nice. Yeah, it's super, super nice. Um,
that's nice. Do you have your own office?
no, I have my own desk, and also, well, because it's a very I mean, people should know by now. I live in Austin, and it's a very Austin office to where like, well, not just Austin, but now if you see like a lot of places, you don't really have your own office. It's a lot of open seating. Like
Yeah.
even our bosses don't have their own office. Like my boss's boss sits right behind me, and it's just like a row of desks. And I like that. It's kind of like a whole like, oh, we're all in this together kind of vibe,
Sure.
which I like. It is very Austin, very tech. Um, but I like it. But the biggest addition is it's like a sit and stand desk.
Oh, so you
Like
can
you
like
can,
raise it?
yeah, but with like just I don't know how dad's is, but you can like raise it with just like it's like a switch. You just
Yeah.
like hold
Uh,
it and it just raises.
Yeah,
It's
I've seen
very
it in like IKEA.
yeah,
That's
it
cool.
is. It's nice. I've never had one before. And so I was like, well, why would I stand when I can sit? But it's actually really nice. There's sometimes where I like work for an hour and I don't really realize I've been standing. There's other times where I like stand up and then I'm like, fuck, I don't know why I did this. But then there's like this social pressure to where I'm like, okay, but I have to stand up for at least 20 minutes or people are gonna be like, what the fuck is she doing? Yeah.
Yeah, because you're
So
like raising it up, bringing it back
it's
down.
back down.
Like, oh,
One
not this.
one thing I was telling some of my coworkers that I think would be hilarious, but like none of them laughed. is that what if we just like all stood ours up at the same time? Because like my team
Like
is
in
in the
unison.
same, yeah, like my team is like in the same 3 rows. And so if we just, it would be very jarring if all of us just like stood.
And go. That noise. Does it make a loud noise?
No, it's not loud.
Oh, okay. But like
But
all
it
of
would
them
just,
would
I
be
think it
pretty
would be
loud.
funny. Yeah. But everybody's like, oh yeah. And I
That's
was like, never mind.
interesting.
Yeah, fuck me, never mind. But yeah. So that's like not all the all the catch up notes that we have are just stuff we've watched. But that's like not stuff I've watched, just like what I've been doing. What about you?
Uh, just school, honestly, just school and work.
You say the
Nothing.
same thing every time.
That's what it feels like. Just during the semester, that's all I am. That's all I do. It's just
For
school and
real.
work. Yeah, I haven't had time to like do anything other. Like the only creative thing I do is this, but that is just like watching a movie and talk about it.
That's creative. What the fuck?
That's what I'm saying. That's the only creative thing I
I
do.
know, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
But
Well, so
that's pretty much it.
do you want to go through yours or should I go through mine first?
You go through yours. You put yours above mine, so.
I did. Um, so I can do so the first three are just new stuff. Well, actually, okay, let's do this. So I put the Irishman on here because today, so these past 2 days I was able to work from home. And so usually I just like have a movie playing or like a show or something. And then I was like, oh, the Irishman is 3 hour. It's literally 3 hours and 29 minutes long.
Yeah.
And I was like, that'll kill some time. I got like an hour into it, and even just not really watching it, I guess I need to sit down and actually watch it, but it was so boring.
Long. Yeah.
I can't understand why it would be 3 hours. I guess I can now that it's like it was so boring. But the last Scorsese movie I watched was that movie Silence. And I think
Oh, okay.
it was about the same length. But we saw it Sebastian and I saw it in the theaters and we didn't realize it was kind of like what happened with you when you saw it, I think. When you like
Oh, yeah.
we went late and we didn't realize it was like 3 hours.
Yeah, what
And
time
so
did you guys go?
I want to say 10. It was
Yeah.
like really late. I remember it being late and also it was so boring and I was like falling asleep and I felt so bad because I wanted to see it and so Sebastian like I think I'm not gonna say he didn't want to watch it but I don't think it was his first choice and so I like dragged him to see it and I just the whole time he was probably thinking like what the fuck is this.
And then
It's
he
just
looks over in your sleep and he's
yeah.
like,
He
man.
was like god damn it. There's it's okay, we've had a balance of stuff that I've been like oh my god but yeah. But
Wow.
anyways, I did not. I don't even know if it was an hour, but I didn't finish it. I like turned it off and then watched something else. And then two, I watched two shows that I actually should have talked about it last time. I don't know if I did, but I watched two shows on HBO. I binged them. One of them within like a week, and then one of them I binged last night.
Oh,
And
okay.
so I watched Succession, and I'm sure I've talked about it, but Anthony, if you haven't seen it, you need to watch it.
I've heard so many good things about it, but I haven't.
Me too. And I thought it would be like Stranger Things, which this is a hot take, but I hated the first season of Stranger Things. I thought it was way too overhyped, and everybody kept talking about it, and I was like, oh, God, here we go. And so I avoided watching it because it got like Succession is basically like the same kind of hype. Like everybody was talking about it on my feed, and I was like, fuck, okay, I'll watch it.
Yeah.
It is very good.
Interesting. I gotta. Silicon Valley's ending this season, so I gotta
Yeah,
find something else to.
that
Interesting.
one.
All right.
And then last night, I don't know why, but I decided to watch Euphoria, which is also on HBO. I just need
Yeah,
to
yeah,
watch
yeah.
every HBO show, I think.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
But so it was better than I thought it would be.
Hmm.
I thought it would be very dramatic and very annoying because it's about like high school kids, and I was like, ugh.
Yeah.
But I liked it a lot.
Hmm.
It stressed me out. because of all the drugs.
Oh,
But it's actually really good because the people that write it are not like me and just judge teens and they're and I'm like, God, well, they're just taking drugs and who gives a shit. They actually it felt like they were like giving levity to their problems. And their problems are insane in this show. But I don't know. I don't go to high school now, obviously. So I don't know how it is. And I doubt it's like this. But I mean, if I'm watching a show I want it to be heightened, I don't want to watch a regular high school. So like whatever. So those are the two shows. The two last ones I'll talk about are the ones that I've seen in theaters recently. And so I watched Charlie's Angels, the new
was it a
one.
mistake?
Yeah, it was a mistake. Actually, okay. So there's this thing that happens when a movie with mostly women and is directed by a woman where if it's not good, then people are like, should women make movies? I, that
Wow.
happens all the time where like people
Yeah.
like it's that whole I won't like go into a spiel about it, but it's that whole thing about like how like usually men, usually white people get to make all these different types of movies and they're allowed to flop and still make amazing movies like Ryan Johnson for example. Before he made Star Wars, he made people were calling the movie he made before, I don't even remember what it was called, but people dogged on it so hard. It was like so bad, and people were talking so much shit about it, but he still made Star Wars. But now people are like, well, should Elizabeth Banks make movies? And that's
Yikes.
what's annoying is that I feel like when I go into movies that are made by women or minorities, I'm like, there's like so much on that movie's shoulders, and it's not fair, but it was a flop. Um, but yeah, it was just cheesy. It just wasn't good, but like it wasn't terrible. And people are just saying like this is why the movie flopped or this is why it was bad. And I was like, it's just a bad movie and move on. Why do we need to have all these think pieces about it? And why, like it was just like it's just a bad movie.
Yeah,
And
there's
giving
not
it
much
more
to it.
attention. Yeah, and just giving it more attention it just perpetuates the whole like, well, we should stop and think about it. Like, no, not really. It's just a bad movie. It's fine. um and then the next one I saw was Ford v Ferrari.
I want to see that movie.
Actually, so Sebastian and I went this past weekend because I have a bunch of free tickets. Um, and there was nothing playing. I really wanted to see Knives Out, but it wasn't out yet.
Yeah,
So we
comes out
saw
tomorrow,
we.
I think.
It's actually out already. I think it came out yesterday.
Oh,
I
never mind.
think,
That's a
but
weird release date.
well, it's yeah. I don't know, but so we decided to see. I don't know why we picked this one. I think it was just like out of all of them, it just looked the most interesting. And I've seen a trailer to it, but I didn't know much about it. And
Hmm.
it wasn't like the best movie I've seen, but it wasn't terrible. It was okay. I think you'd like it. It was
Probably. I
it was an
like.
interesting story.
Yeah, I like the trailer. The trailer was cool.
Seeing when I watched the trailer, I was like, okay, that's a movie. I didn't really care about it,
Gotcha.
but it was pretty good. Like I said, I think you'll like it. I would definitely recommend. Um, and see, oh god damn it, but
You really set yourself up for failure right
I
there.
know, just just edit that out. No,
Guys, the
I
cough, it's gone. It'll never be back.
fuck that cough. I never want to see it again. But yeah, okay, I've talked too much. It's your turn.
Oh no, you're fine. Did you have
No,
more?
but not really. I just think it was a good movie. I think it was a lot of like turns that the story went to that I didn't think it would. I know it's based on a true story, but like I didn't know anything about it, so that was kind of cool to like not know and like learn about this story through that movie. Yeah.
All right. Well, I've been watching a lot of shows. I I'm sad to say that I didn't watch Parasite between this episode and the last one.
Damn.
Kayla was like, "Hey, let's drive to Houston so we can go watch it," and I was like, Nah, too much homework.
Damn. All right, end of podcast.
I've already come to terms with the fact that I'll see it like online somewhere, like or when it comes out, if it comes out on like Hulu or something. I've already come to terms with it. So that's probably the saddest part. Um, oh yeah, like I was saying, I've been watching a lot of shows. Um, last time we came, when was the last time we recorded? I don't think Disney Plus came out yet, right? Or it was like
It
about to
came it
come
came
out.
out, but I don't think we got it because I remember I called Dad about it like
Uh,
last week.
yeah. So I think it came out November 12th. So we,
Something like that, yeah.
oh, so when we recorded it hadn't came out, but like when we released it, it came out.
I don't know when it came out. I know we didn't have it.
No, I'm telling you, we released our
Oh, okay,
episode
sorry.
the 14th and it came out the 12th.
Anthony, I'm telling
Um,
you. No, I'm kidding.
we didn't have it, okay? Chill.
Oh, I have a surprise for you, but remind me about it later.
Okay, well, I'll remind you after I tell you everything that I've watched.
Okay.
So, The Mandalorian came out, 2 episodes, or 3 episodes so far. Um, I don't know if you've seen it. Absolutely fantastic.
Should I
That
see it?
you should.
Do you
You
need to
really
know a
should.
lot about Star Wars?
No, not really.
Okay.
I mean, no,
I
you
like
don't.
Pedro Pascal, so that's why I wanted to watch it.
Yeah, yeah. I didn't know he was in it. I didn't know he was
Me
in
neither.
it.
Then I saw it and I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, it's really good. Like the episodes are really short too. They're like 30 minutes. So it's not like I watch it at work. So it's
Mm.
absolutely fantastic. Uh, and that's like the theme, I guess, of like what I've been watching is just a lot of good TV. Just
Mm-hmm.
so much good TV right now.
It's called
Uh,
narrative TV.
enough.
Sorry, okay, stop.
um, what else? Oh yeah, just with the HBO, I feel like we're all just talking about HBO. Watchmen, that show. Oh my gosh. This last episode, I don't know if you've ever seen the movie, if you read the comic, but
I saw the movie way too young.
yeah, it came out
But
like
yeah,
2009.
yeah, that's what I
But
saw.
fantastic. Oh my. I
That's what I've heard. I've heard a lot of buzz about this last episode.
bro, that episode I so good. I was watching it at work and I was just like freaking out. It's amazing. I really I I've been wanting to read the comic, but I just haven't had time uh to
Do you have
like go
them?
out and buy it. No, no, it's just like it's like a thick boy. It's like
Mm.
20 bucks at Walmart. I want to get it, but I'll probably get it for like Black Friday or for at Walmart or
Or
something.
ask
Maybe there's a
Santa.
discount. Maybe Santa will bring it. But that show is absolutely fantastic. I feel like you feel the same way about Succession. Like you need to watch that show.
Yes, okay, and I was just about to say the last episode of the second season is amazing. Well, the last episodes of both seasons, I'm excited for you to watch it. They're like so good. I don't know. I can't you can't say how the Watchmen episode was good. It's just good. You just have to watch it and know that it's good.
Yeah, and then it's just the story. Like the story is absolutely amazing, and it's just like
Yeah.
why? Like, oh man. Yeah, each episode is kind of long. They're like an hour, but that's like just
Well, that's
HBO.
standard.
Yeah. And the other HBO show is Silicon Valley. That's so funny. Such a funny show. And there's only like 3 episodes or 2 episodes, something like that left. So I'm interested to see how they'll end it. Because at this point, I don't know what's happening. Like I don't know how they're gonna end it, but I'm excited to see that. And then the one time we did talk over the break
Ooh.
was about This Is Us. You told me
Yes.
just if I had watched it, and I was like, no, not yet. But I did, and boy,
I think
that was a good mid-season finale.
I think I told you it's a spicy one.
Yeah, yeah.
It was. Yes. Let's spend the bulk of the entire episode talking or entire podcast talking about this. No, I'm kidding.
Well, Oh, I was about to say I'm down for it, but like I don't know if anyone's seen it.
We'll make another This Is Us podcast.
This is siblings.
This
But yeah,
be
that
us.
you did not.
I'm sorry. Okay,
Just be
but
just be
it
us.
I this was another one that I was doing overtime work and I was watching it, but I had to like I didn't stop. Oh God, I'm gonna like calm myself out.
I didn't
But
do
I
any
had I
work.
like no, I did. But I had to like I paused the show because I was like, okay, fuck, I need to like actually watch this because it was getting so good.
Oh
And
yeah.
I whenever this show is really good at like twists, and
Yeah.
each time you think like, oh, like I at first I thought like, oh, they're kind of the twists are kind of getting old, or they're not really doing like as many. But like, man, this one hit me. I was like, fuck. Ugh, when she
Yeah.
showed up at the dinner, that fucked me
Oh,
up.
I had to watch it like 3 times because I was like, what is happening?
Dude, that fucked me up. That was so fucking good. Also, Kevin's having a fucking kid. He's getting married. Where is Randall? What the fuck happened with him? What you know Kevin did something to piss him off. I
And
could
then
talk about the show for hours. And I'm
and
so
then
surprised you like it. I'm very surprised that you like it.
I mean, it's such a good story.
It is very good. And the way that
And
they do
Toby, like what happened? Oh my gosh. So much good stuff. Man, we were like breaking down the last like 5 minutes. Me and Kayla, we were like played it and like pausing. We're like, oh look at this, look at this. She doesn't have this. Like she doesn't have a wedding ring. Like all this stuff. And
I
like
didn't even know that. She never wedding ring.
I don't know. See, that's the
You
thing.
know what
Well,
though?
I was arguing with Kayla about it because like you couldn't see it, but
Some people just don't
this
wear
is too
them.
deep into this.
Sometimes people just don't wear them. I wouldn't take that too much. Well, I mean, I don't know. I think they're. I don't get what Toby's doing. I don't understand him.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
And like, also Randall is like so he pisses me off. He's too
Oh
much.
yeah. Yeah. Yeah, everyone in that, because that show talks about like so many like family issues. I feel like that like just no other show talks about, but it's just like so many different things like adoption, alcoholism, like dementia, like a lot of things that it's just like man, it's just everything like PTSD, like you
Yeah,
name it. This show talks about it,
yeah,
which is
just little
pretty cool.
intricacies of families. Yeah, but
Hmm.
we need to move on, or I'll talk about This Is Us for hours because it's such a good
Yeah.
show.
Yeah, so those are all the shows I've been watching. And then me and Kayla went to go see Midway. The
What is that?
it's like a Pearl
I want to go see
Harbor.
it too.
It's like a World War II, like when the U.S. joined World War II. I don't know. It's just like a historical movie. What's his name? Ajax from Deadpool's in it. A lot of like weird people. Nick Jonas is in it. Mandy Moore from This Is Us is in it.
Yikes! Rebecca's in there.
Yeah. Woody Harrelson, Patrick Wilson, Luke Evans. A lot of weird.
Oh,
Mandy Moore, Dennis Quaid's in it. Aaron Eckhart.
really?
A lot of yeah, like a lot of people are in this.
Hmm.
Alexander Ludwig, the guy from the guy who looks like a shark and he's in Hunger Games.
I'm so mad that I know exactly who you're talking about. It looks like a shark.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
And
okay.
then that movie was all right. Like
I mean, I haven't
I
heard anything of it, and it has all those people, so I'm assuming it's not that great.
yeah, it wasn't that good, but I mean, it was historical and it was pretty cool. Pretty there was a lot of like repetition where it's like, oh, is it gonna happen, is it gonna happen, oh it
Ugh.
happened, because they're all like it was everyone was in the Navy, so they were like coming like submarines and ships and airplanes, And it's just like, is he gonna destroy the ship? Is he gonna destroy the ship? It looks like he's not. It looks like he's not. He did it, and that happened like 5 times. But
Did
other
they
than
have
that,
like a dance break in the middle or like a song break in the middle with Nick Jonas?
no, they did have a like a ball.
And he sang?
No, he was not. He was not singing. But yeah, that's one of the movies I saw, and then the next one is The King. I I was I started watching this movie because I I have a lot of downtime at work, so I just watch. And
Next
uh,
episode. So I got fired.
no, 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 no,
Yeah,
no,
I'm
no,
kidding. I'm kidding.
no, 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 no. The King. Do you know anything about it?
I know, yeah, I know a little bit about it, and Mom randomly texted me to tell me it's a good movie to watch.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. She texted all of us.
Oh
Don't
yeah,
feel like
yeah.
you're special. Uh, but yeah, it is really good. It took me a long time to like finish it because like I was watching it and then like something would come up and I would like do work and then I'd have to pause it and it took me like 2 days to watch this movie. But it was actually pretty cool. I liked it. Um, Robert Pattinson in that movie is really really funny
See,
because
and
he's in
that's
it.
when. Sorry, go on.
Uh, his accent, because he's French in it, is so funny. Like, I don't know if it's good, but it's really funny. I don't know if it's supposed to be funny, but he's a really comedic character.
He's funny. He needs to. I hope they like. I hope he does more funny stuff in the
Yeah,
future. Because the interviews I see him in, he's very funny.
mhm. I was just about to say that. And
Yeah.
then I was telling mom about the movie, and she was like, "Yeah, I thought it was a series," and she was like disappointed because it feels like it's a good start for a series. I think that'd be cool if that was like the pilot almost like that movie because the way it ends it's like Timothy Chalamet is King Henry. It's like his rise into kingdom or
Mhm.
into being the king. It's like King Henry the seventh or something, and the way it ends he's like king and he's like it feels like it's a perfect way to enter into a series. But mom said that I look like the with this haircut. That is all. That is all I have to say. Yeah, it's pretty good. I'd recommend watching it here.
I probably will. I
Yeah,
just
no.
forget that it's there.
But yeah, that's it. That's all I watched. Pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty good stuff. All right. Last time we talked about what was the movie news that we talked about?
Sonic, and that's all I
Oh
remember.
yeah, Sonic and Cats. I think.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
This time, I didn't really find anything. I mean, it's been a long time, but
I have
everything's
two
been like
things.
pretty. Other than these.
Yeah, but you can go first.
Okay. Well, probably the most important is that The Rock is in some amazing casting. The Rock is gonna play Black Adam, and the movie's gonna come out in 2021. And it's absolutely perfect casting.
All
Do you
right.
know do you know who Black Adam is?
No.
He's like Shazam's main he's like his counterpart. Like he's his villain. If you look at
Oh.
Shazam or Black Adam and you look at like a comic of him, it looks exactly like The Rock but with a little bit of hair.
Okay, let me see.
I'm telling you.
Is he gonna have his own movie?
Yeah.
But don't you? I wonder when you see like another superhero movie getting like announced, do you get like oh another one, or is that just me?
No, well, for me
Oh yeah,
it's
this
it's
does look like
different.
him.
For me it's like because I know who Black Adam is,
Mm.
so I'm excited to see that character
I guess it's different when
in
it's
the
a
form
new
of The Rock.
character. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because when they were like, "Oh, we're gonna do a Black Widow movie. Oh, we're gonna do a Thor movie with Natalie Portman," and I'm like, "Yeah, but like, why?"
I'm excited to see that Thor movie though, because it's uh Taika Waititi.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
So, what's your excuse now, bro?
I don't know. I'm just tired of it. But whatever. Me and Martin Scorsese are gonna fight that fight.
It's just Six Flags. In other news, uh,
God.
oh, it's not really news. It's just like it needs to happen. DC needs to release the Snyder Cut. They need to release the Snyder Cut.
I
So
only
okay,
know this is a meme, so you need to like explain it to me.
okay. So essentially, what it is everyone who loves DC wants DC to release the Snyder Cut of Batman versus Superman.
Wasn't that
That's
that's the director?
yeah,
Didn't they?
Zack Snyder. No, they did not. Or either it's not Batman versus Superman. My bad. It's Justice League. I'm so sorry. It's they want
Nothing in
to
the
release.
fucking world would make that movie good. Let's move on. Let's move on.
Oh, and that's the thing, is that because man, I could talk about this forever. So I feel like his his cut would make that movie make sense and make it good.
Make it make
Because
sense.
make it make sense. Because he has like there's like screenshots and like what are they called? Like drawings. But like for movies.
Storyboards?
No, there's another word.
Okay.
But there's like
Whatever
other
you're gonna
characters
say.
that the theatrical cut that just like got rid of. Like Darkseid. Do you know who Darkseid is?
I've heard of that.
But he's like he's the main villain, and they just cut him out, and they just cut a lot out, and I feel like the Snyder Cut would make that movie. It would give Justice League some justice. Let me just say that, okay?
I mean, I just don't know why people care.
If Henry Cavill and Gal Gadot, if that's how you say your name, want the Snyder Cut, then DC should release the Snyder Cut. All right?
I just don't know why people care. It's a very strange thing to me. But like, the only thing I'll say is be careful what you wish for.
That's true. Hashtag release the Snyder Cut.
I mean, I just don't understand why he doesn't have power in that. Didn't he direct the damn thing? Also, if you wanted to edit it in the first place, then fucking edit it. Like,
Yeah, I don't know the story behind why
I'm sure
his.
that it's more complicated than I'm making it, but
Oh yeah, for sure.
all right. Okay, so my first one is for you, Anthony. Christopher Nolan's new movie, Tenet. Did you
Tenet?
see this? That
No, no.
he's going to release a prologue for it. Because it's not coming out till July of next year, right? Yeah, July of next year. But I think before the end of the year, they said that he's going to release. Let me see the actual wording. Um, a prologue it's rated PG-13, and it doesn't say how long it'll be. But yeah, and it's just like new footage from it. But it's gonna be IMAX exclusive, I think. You can only see it in IMAX, and he's done this before. It says he's done this with The Dark Knight, but before it came out, he had showings for
Oh my gosh.
like footage or something.
That
That'd be
makes me so
interesting. My
excited.
question is, do you have to buy tickets to that? And if so, how much? Because,
You probably do.
mm,
Yeah, I don't know. That
come on,
sounds exciting
Chris.
though.
And the next one is kind of funny. I don't know if you saw this, but so I think a while ago, before they made the new Star Wars movie, Um, I think J.J. Abrams said that they were scared that it got leaked, the script.
Oh yeah, on
And it
eBay,
did.
right?
Yeah, it did because somebody sold it on eBay and they wouldn't say who it was. And then I think today, no,
Sean
earlier
Boyega
this
said
week,
something about it.
Sean Boyega said that it was him, that he didn't
What?
like put it on eBay, but he said his explanation was that it was at his apartment and he was moving, but he was like packing or something. And in the midst of like packing, he his like him and his friends were hanging out, and so they were like, oh, we'll just like finish it later. And I think somebody that came in to clean like found it, and then they put it on eBay for $89.
Oh my. So wait. So what happened?
They Disney bought it. They like found it on eBay and they bought it.
Oh my
um
gosh, that's so
but
scary.
my question is then is what is his punishment? Is this punishable by death, you think? Or do you think like 20 to life?
Cut to tomorrow. John Boyega, actor John Boyega
Sentenced to 25 years.
in Disney prison.
That, I mean, I feel like it's that serious, right?
Oh, for sure. I
I
mean,
mean,
he'll probably
it's ended up
not.
being fine.
Yeah.
Can you imagine though if it like got fully leaked? Oy.
I I'm sad that I didn't find it and charge Disney $8 billion to buy
Oh,
it back.
man.
uh, I don't even know where to begin because there's always like those actors like who like get scared. They're like, Disney's out there to get me. Like I can't say anything. Yeah, I don't know. That one's yeah. He's gonna die.
I mean, he's fine now, but like, I
Why
don't
did he go
know.
public with that?
I don't know.
It must have been like
I'm
he
sure they
probably
told
like
him he can.
yeah.
It's probably better like as an image thing because then people, because if they wouldn't have said, or honestly, ooh, here's a conspiracy that maybe it wasn't even that. I'm sure it was. But if it's like, oh, they don't want people to think that like there's people in Disney trying to like sell shit. You know what I mean? Because if like people, if a hacker or somebody that was like into like buying stuff like that and had an in somewhere, then they would think, oh, let me try to like find somebody in Disney that will sell me something. Because if one person's willing to do it, then you can like have more people. But I think that's just too in the weeds. But I'm assuming that's why they were told him probably like, hey, can you just say it was like an accident and it was a fun little story? But like, who knows if that's actually true?
But also $89. Like who?
Well, and that's the thing too is that what if they? Because can you imagine if a story came out that somebody found it and then blackmailed Disney and Disney paid? Then that's all you have to do is just stake out Oscar Isaac's house, break into his house, steal the script, and extort them. You know what I mean? Like that's not a good image thing for anybody, and it also
That's true.
compromises safety. So I'm not saying it's a fake story, but I'm not saying it's not. You know what I mean? Like it's easier to just make it into a lighthearted story and be like, oh, our silly John Boyega, but like rather than being like, oh, somebody actually broke in, stole his shit. Because then also that it just like gets a whole snowball thing. Because then people are like, well, I don't want to work for Disney. Because then if I work for Disney and if I work for like a high touch or if I work for like if I make the
Lucasfilm.
next Justice League movie, this is not
Release the
Disney, but you
Snyder
know what I
Cut.
mean? But if I like work, yeah, if I work for the next Star Wars trilogy, then my life and my family are in danger. It's like that's not it, but you know.
Yeah, I got you. Cut to
Yeah.
Livia outside of Oscar Isaac's house. Not for the
That
script, just
yeah,
to
that's not for
watch
that.
him.
That'd be the least of my worries. It'd be like right in front of me and I'm like, can you move that? All right. Now the movie, my pick,
40
Rattlesnake.
minutes.
I know.
40 minutes into this
Well, you
pod.
probably have to cut out like 5 of me talking to you about Parasite.
Ah, no, that's fine. Maybe.
But
We'll see.
I would cut that out. That's more logistics.
Okay.
That's the only thing. But like yeah. Um Rattlesnake. So, I I took notes.
I took notes too.
Okay. I didn't take specific notes though. It was kind of like after the fact. I just like wrote down my first thoughts.
Oh, okay.
But overall, I guess we can talk about overall. I'm just curious if you liked it or not.
Yeah, I liked it. I mean, some of it was too spot on.
Yeah, I agree.
So, like, a lot of it was just like, all right, we get it. We get it.
Yeah, I think it was fine. I don't know. I should have researched more. Maybe I'll look into the fun facts, but I should have researched more about it.
There's no
But
fun facts. Like, there's one where it's because she. Okay, so the overall premise, I guess, is it's this mom and a daughter, and she's going from where's she going to like she's going
they're
to
from they're from Oklahoma and they're going somewhere else. I don't remember
yeah,
where.
they're going to Arizona, that's right. And they stop because she gets a flat tire, and the kid runs off for some reason in just the desert and gets bit by a rattlesnake, and this lady helps her and like saves her life, but the mom has to kill someone, like take someone's life to save her daughter's life essentially.
Soul for soul.
It's soul for a soul. Um, why did I say that? The overall premise. Why did I say that? I feel like I was getting at something.
I don't
Oh,
know.
yes. So she got a gun and she was watching a video, and that video was the only like fun fact on IMDb about that guy. Like, cause he's like a real YouTuber. That was the only fun fact about that movie.
Oh, well, it was like a limited release. Well, it didn't even get, it went straight to Netflix because I
Mm-hmm.
picked it because it went to that film festival. But right after that, yeah, I went to Netflix.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I did put like at the very beginning, it did start really fast. I thought it would
Oh,
take
yeah.
a lot to get to her getting bit by the rattlesnake, but I kind of like that it did. Like the pacing was at the very beginning. It was kind of like it was better than I thought it would be.
Yeah, that's one of my first notes is like this was pretty quickly paced.
And oh, and I put this is like two of my nightmares in one movie. Getting bit by a snake and my dumbass car getting like breaking down in the middle of nowhere.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
scary.
yeah. That. Well, I want to know more about that lady. More about. It's just the devil.
Yeah.
She's just the devil.
Oh yeah, that was you mean the lady that she took her to?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was my like why did we not stay with that enough? Like I thought she would like the person that she would go and have to talk to about what's happening would be that lady, but like she had like nothing to do with and maybe that was the point is it was more of a town thing rather than just one like lady doing like magic shit, but like it was just so like am I supposed to feel that in myself?
Yeah.
You know, it was kind of weird. I didn't like that either. Oh, that was one of I like I'll have all these notes and then the very last note is now that I'm writing these notes, I don't think I liked this movie.
Yeah, the more about I think about it, like it's just it's not it doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Just why
Yeah.
well
Maybe
for
they need to release the Snyder cut.
No, bro, that would answer all my questions.
No, but it just like I did like the like morality, the like
Yeah.
moral pickle she was in. I do, however, feel like it's been done before. I can't like name a movie that has specifically done this, but I feel like it's been done.
This movie made me think of Ready or Not.
Oh, okay. But okay, that's a great difference
But
because that was more like creative and this one was just like what if a girl gets bit by a rattlesnake?
and you gotta kill someone.
Like Ready or Not had like way more context and more like themes and plot
Oh yeah,
lines
for
and
sure. But like
great
the main
writing.
the main part was like this is like pretty much like it was because that guy in Ready or Not was or yeah, it was Ready or Not. He was looking at the crossbow video and like how to use a
Mhm.
crossbow.
Yeah, and even that was funnier.
Yeah, that was well executed. But uh yeah, they didn't the idea the more I think about it, is not as original as I thought at first.
No. I mean, and that's the thing though, is I feel like the premise of a movie doesn't have to be original, but the way you like go about it should be.
Yeah,
You know,
okay.
like that, like the whole like soul for a soul thing, that's not original. But that shouldn't mean that you shouldn't have like you shouldn't make a movie about it.
Yeah.
I just feel like you need to do it in a way that's compelling, and this wasn't as compelling. Because for one, like if the person the stakes are that her daughter could die, and her daughter was
Hmm.
in like maybe 10 minutes of the movie. I don't know anything about her. I don't really care about her.
Yeah, she was kind
You
of
know,
annoying.
yeah, so like and is that the message? That kids are a burden, like that I
If she
just
didn't have a kid, this wouldn't have happened.
exactly. I don't know. I just there was a lot of things where I was like, I don't know if this means anything, and I feel like I don't like when I feel like I'm assigning meaning to stuff
Yeah.
to try to make it seem deeper because I was like because I like vagueness and ambiguity in movies. I love it. But I don't like when it doesn't serve a purpose. Or I don't like when it's like the fact that we never saw that lady that cured her again. I didn't like that. And in some movies if you did it in a better way where like maybe instead of like maybe I don't know, like point to the fact that she's not the person that cured her or she's not it's like a whole like I said, it's a town thing. But I don't know if they actually did that. I feel like I'm reaching and I'm like trying to like be like, "Oh, but maybe, you know?" I don't want to give excuses for a movie.
Yeah. Yeah, that lady, she had to do it to him.
Oh my god.
That was her pose. Was the I had to do it to him. And that was the funniest part cuz she was the mom in the movie was like looking up like the town's murders and that lady was in all of them, but she was like all standing like they had to do it to him, kid. And it would zoom in every single time, even though it was so obvious where she was in the picture or video. That's when I was like, yeah, this is way too spot on.
Yeah, I don't know. It just but then they did that, but then it felt like very like you said, too spot on, but also like a very lazy way of to be like she's involved in all of this. Like it's like
Yeah.
do something different. I don't know. I and like even skipping to the ending, like when she was driving out and he was like a hitchhiker.
Oh yeah.
What does that mean something? Is he alive? Like what does that mean? I just don't understand like what any of that meant.
Yeah, I don't really know.
And like and one thing this is a really mean note, but I was like I kind of wish like I would have liked that ending of him being alive and her being like what the fuck if they would have made her do something like so terrible. I mean, she killed somebody, but like if they made her do something like
Like
super, you
really
know what I
bad.
mean? Like
Like
really,
really
really
bad.
bad.
Like what?
I don't know. Like that's a
Well,
good question.
I didn't think it was like he was alive. It was just like he's a ghost. That's his ghost now. He's a part of the town, kind of.
Yes.
Because like everyone who died there was,
Oh, and it
I
was
guess
like the
like
missing people.
yeah, we're like
Yeah.
a part of the do it to him lady. I don't know. But like she did not have the way she killed him. She did not have to do that. Like slit his
Yeah.
throat like that. Like she could have just stabbed him. I was like, bro, he's been through it. You did not have to kill him like that. And the way she was testing out her knives was so funny. She's she like stabbing the towel.
It just it was very I don't know. Like I said, it didn't serve much purpose to it. I feel like.
Yeah. Now, speaking of that like last part with the hitchhiker, because they're playing like the I guess I Spy game, but with letters.
Yeah.
She's like, "What letter are we on?" And then the kid says, let's pick H." She's like, "Hitchhiker." I thought they were gonna pick R and then say rattlesnake, and then the movie was gonna end because she was gonna be like, no, would have been alternate ending.
W for
That
witch.
that would have been in the Snyder cut.
Also, this is another note where I was like, well, it's okay. I do people love their kids that much to kill somebody? Just a random person. Like I understand the whole like her doing like varying degrees of it where she ended up, killing the person that's a terrible person. But whenever I was watching the part where she was going to like smother that old man, I was like, I understand that you love your kids, and I don't have any kids, so I guess like I don't know that level of love. But come on, that is
Yeah.
like you don't. That's an old man. You don't know him. That's like, I don't know.
Well,
I
that's one of the
guess
questions that I was thinking of is who would you kill if you had to?
I don't know why she didn't automatically think of herself.
Mm.
I mean, I guess that's also dark, but like
I mean, she did at the
if
end.
the only I feel like the this is yeah, that's what I mean though, but it took her that entire fucking time. For me, I'm like, well, I don't want to yeah, like this is my kid, this is my responsibility. And I don't know, maybe it's a hindsight thing and I'm not in that situation, but I feel like that would be like my first instinct because like how selfish would that be? And like why would I don't want to live with myself like that.
Mm. I gotcha.
Like
Yeah.
I don't know. That's a weird. Like I said, it is. I guess it is like a conversation starter, but not in an interesting way. Because
Yeah.
then it's also like her trying to choose who deserves to die and who doesn't, and like, well, that's not your choice, kind of thing. Like that was kind of interesting, but they didn't really do
Yeah.
much with that either. Because then they were like, oh yeah, it's the abuser. Like they didn't really make much of a moral like stance. I guess
Yeah.
I don't know if
There
that's
was
their job.
a. Yeah, 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 I gotcha. There was that kid who came up to her. I guess he had like been killed too or was missing. I thought she was gonna kill him because she was like giving him that look. I was like, oh,
Same. I was like, oh shit, this movie's taking a turn.
a kid for a kid.
That's what I mean though, is that I was like, well, to make me like feel something, maybe like just have her like
I don't know, murder
kill
a
that
kid.
kid and then like but then like what would the theme be? That she loves her kid? Like I just don't know what like the point would be.
Yeah.
I don't know. Overall was fine. I didn't really care for it. I won't watch it again.
Yeah, I probably won't watch it again. Or recommend it to anyone. Probably not.
I
But
mean, we got to find out together. That's the important
yeah,
part.
we had never seen it, so sorry if you didn't like it. But it was alright. Also,
I
that
mean,
the guy who
whatever.
sold her the gun, like, what was his deal? He was weird.
Yeah, that was a strange part. I kind of tuned out of that part.
Oh, I almost forgot this part. The At the beginning when she was on her phone, it said no connection. That that's so annoying. That's
Oh
just
yeah,
so annoying.
yeah.
I hate that so
I forgot
much.
to mention that too. That's like a big pet peeve of mine is when they're like the phone stuff is so unrealistic because I feel like it takes you out of it.
For sure. Cause it's like
Or
some like Victorious or like iCarly like
yeah,
tech.
yeah. Or if they like another pet peeve of mine is when they search something and the search engine is like an insane like name or something. It's like ask now. You know what I mean? It's like a weird. I
Yeah.
hate when they do that. Hi.
Yeah, that was annoying.
Okay. Well, we can move on. I mean, I don't have much to say about that movie.
Yeah, me neither.
Other than that. But that moves us into our segment. So, because the movie just ignored the kid, they were like, fuck you, little kid. And they just focused on the mom. I thought we'd just talk about movie moms and our favorites.
Move mom. For short.
Yep. I'm not going to say that, but sure. I can go first. I think I put the first one. So, the first one that came to mind when I was like, "Oh, we can do that about movie moms," is Amy Poehler from Mean Girls, where she's like, her like most famous line is when she says, "I'm not a regular mom. I'm a cool mom." That just speaks
Yeah.
to me on so many levels.
When she's like dancing at the
And
end
her
with
boobs are
the
like really
camcorder.
hard. I
Yeah.
love her. Oh yeah, and the camera. She's not even
Yeah.
filming it.
She's like doing the dance herself.
That is the mom I'm going to be, I feel like. Not the
That's
mom that
funny.
would kill somebody for a kid, but the mom that would like film my kids thing but not really film it. Like like
Yeah.
accidentally like to forget to turn the camera on or something. Embarrass them. But yeah, I
All the
love her.
above.
She's a great movie mom. She was perfect for that movie. That's the thing too, is I love when like in the movies that I don't know, she's not like she is a caricature, but that movie is kind of just a caricature itself. But
Yeah.
there's this like there's a lot of like um ideas of what women are when they become mothers, and I feel like they in a really like smart and funny way they kind of changed that but also made it the standard. You know, there's always that like I'm cool, but like they overdid it obviously, but it's a comedy. But do you know what I mean? Like it was just like the perfect amount of crazy but also relatable.
Yeah, yeah, I got you. I got you.
But yeah. All right. You?
Well, when you came up with this segment, I just thought of Hereditary.
Ooh. I
Just
didn't
that
think about
scene where
that.
they're eating dinner.
Yeah, when she yells at
I
him.
am your mother.
Mother.
Yeah, that
Have you
that's
seen when
that's
people put
perfect movie
that
mom.
that SNL skit?
No, is
Oh my
there?
god. Wait, I'm gonna send you one with Fred Armisen.
No, I don't even
Okay,
know
I'm
about
gonna
this.
send it to you. That's another one. Him as a mother, and he literally yells like, "I am your mother." All right, I'll send it to you. But that is, yeah, that's a really good one. Well, is
That's
who's the best
that's
mom
peak
in
mom
that
right there.
movie? Who's the best one though? Tony Collette or her mom? Because her mom started the
Her
whole
mom.
shebang.
Yeah, she's headless in that movie, so obviously her.
Wow, that is such a
No,
good
that
Mother's Day movie. I didn't even think about that.
change your cat's name now.
To mother.
No, no, because he's never mind. It, it's a too in depth of a joke.
Yeah, it is. I didn't get
Okay, so
it.
your cat's name is Ari after
Yes.
Ari Aster,
Mhm.
and you didn't even think about his movie,
Oh yeah, you're right.
his directorial debut.
Well, feature debut, but sure.
His feature debut. All right, what
I
else we
went
got?
I went through a lot of names for him actually, but I ended up on Ari. But I feel like
Mom
Ari is good.
was one of them.
No, it was either Charlie or whatever the brother's name was.
Oh,
Peter?
yeah.
But I'm not gonna name my cat Peter. That was funny though. That would have been really funny. Had a cat
Peter.
named Peter. Ugh, now I regret that. I mean, I could change it. You won't
You'll
know.
never know.
No, he's an Ari. But all my friends mistake. I mean, this doesn't matter because he's a fucking cat. But all my friends think that he's a girl because I named him Ari.
Oh, like Ariana
It's like
Grande. Oh
Ariana.
my gosh.
Yeah, I didn't think that'd be a problem, but it is. So, okay,
It's
next one. Do you want
don't
to
misgender the cat. Now you
go?
go.
um, I really like God, I don't know her name, but uh Ron Weasley's mom.
Yeah,
I don't know her name. Do you remember her name? Fuck, this is really bad.
Ron Weasley's mom.
Yeah, do you remember her name?
It's Ron Weasley's mom.
Oh, okay.
Nah, I have no idea.
Well, yeah, she's just a really good mom. I think because I picked like a funny one and then like a genuine one.
Molly Weasley.
Molly, yes. Okay, but yeah, she's just a good mom. She I guess she's like the mom in Rattlesnake where she like will kill for her kid.
She killed Bellatrix.
Yeah, but that lady was objectively bad.
Yeah, uh, um, that's where like I lost it. Like she's a good mom, but like when she killed her and she like made that face or she said like some corny line. I was like,
Oh,
eh.
that was really corny, but I wasn't gonna bring it up. I
Yeah,
hated. I don't like that scene. It's really cringy to watch, but
yeah.
overall,
So I was
she's
like,
good.
eh. Good mom, but why
She's
are you in that scene?
good mom, but like when you kill somebody, just shut up about it. Just do it.
Just do it, man.
But yeah, I like your next pick. I wouldn't have thought of this one either. Did you pick it because it's on Disney Plus?
I didn't know it was on Disney Plus. I had a stroke. I didn't know it was on Disney Plus. I didn't know it was on Disney Plus.
Disney like sent
Just
signals to your brain.
yeah.
Shut him up.
Freaky Friday. I don't know. I just think of that mom, cause like, well, I guess both of them are the mom, right? Cause they
At a
switch
certain point,
bodies.
yeah.
That's some Freaky Friday stuff.
I have you've seen that movie?
Yeah. Why is it
I don't know, it doesn't seem like a movie you'd watch. It's like
not
it's
directed by
I
Christopher Nolan? Not a superhero movie. It's not a movie I've seen.
exactly. It's not on HBO. No, I really love that movie. I haven't seen it in a long time, but yeah,
It's
it's on
a good
Disney
movie.
Plus. If you like that one, I want to suggest another one to you.
Well, we're talking about not the original one. The one
No,
with
fuck that one. No. The one with Jamie Lee Curtis, the only one.
yeah. I just feel like I need to say that.
Well, but yeah, she's good
Whoa,
in that one.
that's crazy. I looked up Freaky Friday right now, and it has uh like it's in a category, and it says mom movies, and in that is like that's weird,
A
right?
movie to watch with your mommy.
Mommy. The other one I had on this
Mother?
list, but I got rid of it, was
uh,
Mother.
yeah, why did you get rid of that?
I don't know, cause I well I thought of Hereditary.
Mm.
Mother was my first thought because it's Mother Earth. It's like it's a whole thing.
Oh, let me give you my suggestion.
For what?
Watch for a movie to watch if you like Freaky Friday. Can you please watch Confessions of a Teenage Drama Queen? Please.
Please.
It is so good. It's not, but it's a movie I watched all the time when I was a kid too. That one and
It's
Freaky
only an
Friday
hour
was
and a
on
half.
repeat.
I'll watch it.
Watch it,
Yeah, I
please. It's
think
on
that's why I've seen Freaky Friday because you guys watched it. It's
probably
definitely
that's
why
what
I
I was
saw
gonna
Mean
say.
Girls.
Yeah. It was a trade-off. I watched Cars. You watch Freaky Friday.
No, that's a deal.
But God, I had another thought. Fuck. Oh, another honorable mention, but this is kind of cheating because she's not in a movie. But I think the best mother slash one of the best characters ever written is Lucille Bluth.
Oh yeah,
She, I fucking love her.
she's peak mom.
I yes, I want to be her so bad because she like
Doesn't
every time I
care.
yeah, and I don't, she's just so fucking funny. And at the time, ugh, I don't want to be like women can't do that, but like at the time that that show came out, to like make a mother figure so polarizing like that and so unlikable is that's not a thing, you know? Like those were like well, I guess maybe like with Roseanne or like I don't but she is so she doesn't have many redeemable things to her, you know? Like and that's like one of the things I love about that show, I think, is that every good part is a good part. It's not like, oh, the men are super funny. Like, oh, the
Yeah.
dad's funny. Like, I don't think the dad is was even close to as funny as she was.
Oh, none at all.
But yeah, she is just an everyday mood. I love her.
Yeah. Yeah, that's peak mom, but not in a movie.
No, I know, but I have to mention her. She's actually oh no, they haven't had the movie yet. When they have the movie and it
Wait,
inevitably sucks.
there's gonna be a movie?
They've been talking about it for years, but probably not.
Oh. Sad.
Is it though? We can talk about that another time. But I
Yeah,
just kind of want them to leave it the fuck alone because they haven't really done well.
they tried to do it like 3 times, right?
Twice.
Oh, well, that's too much.
Yeah, it's yeah, we don't need it. But yeah, all right, I'm excited for how long? I feel like we talked for like
It's been an hour.
okay. I'm never
This is
good at gauging.
yeah. I don't really know.
All right, I'm
Um,
excited for your next pick. You didn't tell me. You usually tell me.
well, this next pick is on Disney Plus, and it actually released with Disney Plus. It's called Noel.
Oh man, I have to admit something really embarrassing.
Oh, you watched this movie already? Oh my gosh.
But
Just
I'm
got Disney
so
Plus.
I am so excited to talk about it though. Have you seen it?
No, I have not. I knew I wanted to pick a like Christmas movie because by the time this will come out, it'll be like the holidays, like the Christmas holiday time.
On
So
the
I wanted to pick
12th.
something, but I wanted to pick something I hadn't seen. Like,
Oh my god. That is so embarrassing that I've seen it. I watched it like the first day that we got um
Disney Plus.
Disney Plus.
You're like, it's time.
That's not true. I that's not true. I watched High School Musical.
Mm. High School Musical. The
3, no, the movie. I've seen the show. It's a shit show.
oh, interesting hot take. Yeah, this is Do you want to, since you've already seen it, do you want to give a little
Um,
synopsis, quick sentence or
I
two?
can give you the to entice people to watch it. The thing that enticed me to watch is Alpo Hader's in it.
Yeah, yeah. I like just watched the trailer for it, and he's gonna be the next Santa Claus, right?
Yeah, he's Santa's son.
Yeah, that's enough for
Billy
me to
Eichner's
watch
in
it.
it. Well, Billy Eichner's in it too.
What?
Yeah. Sorry, I guess I shouldn't have. I don't know if that's a spoiler. It's not really, but
Nah, that's fine. But
yeah,
that's
I didn't
exciting.
know he was in it either. Yeah, but it's. I'm. I don't want to say much. But
But
yeah,
yeah, I guess the theme will be like holiday or like Christmas movies.
we'll
That's what I
see because
figured too.
it's not. Yeah, because we'll have that one the 12th, and then the next one after that is the day after Christmas. So we'll just go
Ah,
straight into like New Year's movies.
New
Do
Year's
are
movies.
those do those exist?
New
We
Year's
can still
movies.
watch the Christmas one.
There's that one where they're trying to find a party on New Year's. Oh no, that's Christmas. TJ Miller's in that one, I think. New Year's Eve. New Year's Eve. Year one.
Mm. Maybe we'll watch a movie that came out in the 20s because we're going to be entering the 20s. Am I the only one that really hates when people keep saying that?
I didn't know people are doing that. People are
Yeah.
saying that we're entering the 20s, the
Yeah,
roaring
like, oh, we're
20s.
going to be able to like live in the 20s. And I'm like, yeah, but like it's not the 20s.
I mean,
Like I
it
don't
is.
think it doesn't eclipse like nobody calls the 1820s the 20s. It's only the 1920s. So if people were to be like, "Oh yeah, like we're living in the 20s," I'd be like, "No, we are, but like I don't want you to call it that because the 20s are the 1920s." You know what I mean?
So
It doesn't just eclipse that.
so when it's 2030 and we say, "Oh, remember the 20s?" You'll be like, "That's when you can do it."
No, I wasn't alive during the 20s.
You were never. What if I
During the
what if I say
1920s. This is a
what if
dumb
I
argument. I'm probably wrong anyways. I don't like when people call it the 20s even though it's technically right. It just doesn't sound right to me.
what about the 2020s?
I guess. I don't know. I think I'm just thinking of those tweets that are like, "Oh, as soon as it's 2020, I'm gonna be wearing my
Oh.
Gatsby suit," and you know what I mean? Like all that. I'm like, shut up.
I
Ugh, I don't.
I
It's so
I'm
bad.
I'm gonna start saying that we're gonna enter the Roaring Twenties just to piss you off.
Jeez, can't believe I've lived to see the 20s.
You guys ready for the Great Depression?
Was that in the 20s?
Yeah, I think so. Wait,
Well,
maybe not. Let's look it
Yeah,
up.
better fact check yourself before you sound fucking stupid.
Yeah, I mean, part of it took place in the 20s. August 1929 to March 1933. So at the very end.
I would have guessed before. I'm fucking stupid.
Oof. I mean,
That's
I
my
was
biggest
pretty wrong.
fear is to like enter a conversation where people talk about when like the world wars were. I have no fucking clue.
All right, quick question. When did World War
I don't
Oh,
know.
I had another stroke.
I
World
don't know.
One, if you had to guess.
Oh, I shouldn't have said this. I don't know why I did. That's all I was thinking about when you're talking about Midway.
Yeah, I was like very skeptical to start talking about it because I was like,
I don't want to sound dumb.
I watched the
When
entire movie.
when do I think World War One started?
Yeah, I mean, you already had
I'm
this premise
so
of not
scared.
knowing.
I know, but I'm so scared to sound dumb. I don't know why.
It's
Okay.
an
Oh,
hour
I'm
and
gonna sound
13
so
minutes
fucking
to this
stupid.
podcast. No one's gonna be able to hear this. No one listens to this.
I know, but I don't. That's
Only
so true.
mom will make fun of you.
I know, because she was like, I was there. Oh, I'm so scared. It was it the was it 19? Fuck
Just give
me.
me any date that it was in.
19,
And year.
19, 1942.
World War One or two?
Oh, that
I'm...
makes me think it was two. Um, World War. No, okay, wait.
Wait,
No,
you
wait.
thought World War One was in the
No,
40s? Then
I
when did
don't
World War
know.
Two take
Wait, no,
place?
no, no, no. World War One was in 1912.
Oh, that's not far off. It started in
Okay.
1914, so that's
Okay,
not bad.
but I want to admit though, I don't want to lie to my listeners. I did, that was my guess for World War One, and then your second guessing of that made me change it.
Okay. All right.
When did World War
Well,
Two start?
like the 40s. I think
Oh
it's
man, that's close.
1939.
That
That's
is
like
really
two
close
decades.
to each other. Yeah, but closer than I would think.
Yeah. So
Wow.
World War Three should have taken place pretty soon.
Public education, kids.
Don't do
Wow.
it. It's a scam.
There's a lot of things I could admit to that I didn't know, but and that I was like embarrassed to admit, but
I
we'll
guess we'll
leave
start
that
a
for
new
another.
segment of like
We we honestly could. Or of
historical
me,
dates.
or what I can do is we can start a segment because another thing that I'm either like really dumb because I'm young or I'm really dumb because I like sound old because I have to constantly ask either you, Sebastian, or some of my friends like what stuff means.
Oh yeah.
Like I learned recently what this one
Okay, boomer. Do you know what that means?
yeah, I know what that means. Um no, I like what usually it's like like acronyms that people use on Twitter.
Okay.
Some memes, but a lot of acronyms. I forgot what it was. But somebody used it when they were like chatting with me. Not in
Like
real
in real
life.
person?
No, no,
In
no, no.
in real person.
I was gonna say slacking, but I don't know if people know what that meant. So I said
Oh yeah,
chatting.
yeah.
No,
Slacking.
when I was slacking and she used like a certain term, but I didn't know what it meant. And I was like, hey, I don't want to sound really stupid, but what does that mean? I forgot what it was. But that could
It
be a
was
segment of me admitting things that I don't know.
I mean we don't have to make it a segment. You just
A fun way to end out the. No, I'm just saying, I don't want to. I'm just saying I have so much that it could be a segment.
mm, I see.
All right. Well, let me resume to not coughing at all the rest of the night.
You saved
Jesus.
it all.
Yeah.
Well,
All right. Well, Ari wants
thank
to say
you guys.
goodbye.
Thank you guys for listening.
Oh.
Don't forget to follow us on Instagram at the Brother Sister Show. Um, we have a little link tree, and you can see everything that we post.
Yeah.
Not it's brother sister show, not the brother sister show. It's brother sister show on Instagram. Yeah. Thank you guys for
Yep.
listening.
And have a happy Thanksgiving.
Yes. Be thankful.
Yep.
Watch Noel. Bye.
Bye.